Hello and welcome. I hope all you doing well. I was inactive like last 2 weeks because of coronavirus. I had coronavirus. Right now I am healthy and normal. I was not active reason because of coronavirus. Now I am healthy and I try to post videos like not like before. Okay. Not every single day. I try to post video every 2 weeks, 2 weeks once time or every week's trade recap, and I try to explain why I participate that video at that trades. Okay, this Friday I took some trades and I try to explain why I took that trade because of people asking me if you explain why you take trades. Okay, that's why I am try to explain it a bit. People don't like I put only music and post video live. People saying is reason only. Some people continuously asking me to post videos with explanation like trade recap. Okay, for me this is very difficult because this has took so much time. Okay, to explain and that, and I am not free every single day. I not have so much time to explain every single day. Yes, weekly one to day, uh, once a week one time. Okay guys, let's talk about business now. Also because I am living in Italy is very bad situation in coronavirus like last time. The reason is I was most of the time I not going anywhere. I stay home, but when because COVID is right now is everywhere, that's why I came from somewhere. Okay, let's talk about business now. Weekly. Okay, weekly and daily. And 4 hour. Yes. Okay, guys. I trade in this way. Okay, but I not explain that trade. I try to explain only. I took 4 trades or 3 trades in Friday. Another thing, guys, I most of the time I try to show my winning trades. Okay, it's not means I am not losing. When you have very little stop loss, highly chances you market hit your stop loss because 1-2 pip stop loss or 3 pips is not very big stop loss. Okay, okay, guys, let's start first. This is euro. What is okay? EU, euro USD. I am trying to show you. No, this is not. This is not. This buy, sell. Okay, watch time. Okay, I had here is price 114154. Here we have time. Okay, here you can see time. Sell trade euro USD. Sorry, EU. First talk about EU. I took here time. You can watch time. In here downside you can see time. I took trade when market came here. Okay, market took liquidity to the upside, broke structure. or we can say change of character with engulfing bar. Market that bar took liquidity in this region also here. And other thing, because of this R region is my point of interest, this and we go low time frame, this point of interest here with the refinement is unmitigated, and also liquidity sitting here. Okay, because market took liquidity, broke structure before before Friday, yes, is very strong momentum for news. I had a trade here in this region for sell, and I closed before 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Okay, I am focused right now on this Friday because this momentum failed. Okay, this momentum is failed. This when this kind of momentum failed, we focused on opposite side, because this, if this momentum is hold, okay, price respect, if price respect, why market broke here no need to take liquidity, here is not have very strong liquidity, but this momentum is very strong. This is telling us this momentum only trade for liquidation higher time frame. Okay, let's explain you. And H4, you see market took this liquidity also this week. Okay, you see market mitigated something, and one happened this one, and market took liquidity and broke structure. This is telling us now market ready to trade downside, not to the upside. Price broke this one, this demand zone, this one. Why we looking for buy when market broke this demand? Okay, this is Asian momentum. Okay, this is not heavy range. Usually we see range in Asian time. Okay, and we think, okay, we wait for market broke, take liquidity or upside or downside, and we apply our time and price and so much confirmations. Okay, here is not this case, here is not have range, here is market make lower, lower, lower. Here market trade with the structure. Okay, here is only liquidity, this is low resistance liquidity we can say. Okay, when market came in that zone, first market came, not market touched that my zone, market left like one pip. Okay, one tick. This is telling when happen like that, this is this sign telling me market trade higher, this is use liquidity for your point of interest. Okay, when happen that market create that range. Okay, take liquidity, made engulfing bar, and I enter when market came is 50% of this candle, also market tap in this candle. Okay, this buy candle. Okay, market this engulfing bar and this candle touch this buy candle, my entry in this point, and my SL is here. Market very beautifully trade downside, here is my sell, this point price you can see, time you can see here, this candle. Okay, you can see this candle here, sell candle, you can see time. Okay, I took trade and I looking for market continuously to downside. Okay, broke structure also liquidity, broke structure also liquidity. When happened this kind of information, market broke 2 time structure. Okay, now when happened this zone is unmitigated. Okay, this one also is liquidation. I was looking buy in this region, buy, okay, and then sell once again. Okay, I bought when I saw this rejection here. Our zone is to the downside. Okay, when I saw this two rejection very strong, oh wow. Rejection, this two rejection also engulfing bar, this buy kind of very strongly, and I decide to enter in here. When the market touch this one, okay, this low, this candle, and my stop loss was here. Here is my stop loss here too. Okay guys, here is, and market broke structure also liquid. This is breakout structure, and here is last buy to sell candle. Here was my buy limit, but market not tap into. Okay, market left me without tapping, and I was looking for sell again. Market when okay, yes, you're right. If market came back in this region, I try to look sell. Okay, is my bias is strong sell, but I trade this kind of information, this kind of range. I took 2-3 trade in this kind of range, is very beautifully range. Okay, market not came in this week. This week is unmitigated. Market build very beautifully liquidity. This all I was thinking is liquidity. Strong momentum. This momentum tells me what happened. This one, I say in that point of time, I am thinking this is liquidity. Okay, now market tapping this, market broke structure. Market broke structure here. Okay, now I am here it. I was thinking now people buying in this region once, okay, and some people waiting for buying in this region, but market is inducing that people, that trader, most of trader who looking for buy. Okay, I was thinking like that. Market tap first, broke structure to the downside, market came back, I entered, for example, or who want to enter in this, and market trade like that. And this people is all induced and all, but market broke structure came back, induce, not induce that people trade, and I was sitting here. Okay, also here is liquidity, but market not came back for my entries. I was thinking in that point when market punched 2 times in this region and not broke, I am focused. Yes, this is unmitigated zone. This one, this whole zone is unmitigated zone. This one. Okay, what happened 2 times? I was doubting market if it's not easy. The market came back, but I was waiting in this zone. Market not tap. That one here is not valid anymore. Liquidity, sorry, buy, because market trading to the downside. Okay, in this I was selling here. Okay, break even, took partial. Here I took partials. This one, like here, what is okay here? Yes, my first partial here. If you consistently making 10 pip in this market consistently is perfect every single day. If 20%, 20 pips or 15 pips, it's very nice. Okay, don't push 200 or 200 or 14 or 13 pips or 15. It's 10 pip is enough for consistency. Okay, I took partial here, break even, but market trade very beautifully, very strongly to the downside. because of, you see, it's Fridays. And here I had a SL. Is unnecessary this SL, because trader we are sometimes pushing ourselves when we think market trade higher side in this opportunity I don't want to miss. Okay, but my zone was little bit not mitigated. Here is not my strategy or my method did not work. Here is my own mistakes, because this zone is unmitigated zone. Okay, here this week, okay, this is unmitigated zone, and I was thinking, okay, here is liquidity, here is liquidity, here is liquidity. Now market need to retrace here, but unmitigated zone. When market came back and reject, I was looking here. This is perfect entry, but this happened. Okay, now here same position where here before Friday I took trade here, this region. I closed 2 minutes 5 minutes before news, but I not made money in this trade. But I focused on Friday, only Friday. Okay, first I took here trade. Here market broke structure to downside and higher time frame. This is a point of interest. Okay, yes, because market took liquidity, Asian liquidity, an unmitigated zone we can say here. Higher time frame we can clearly say unmitigated zone. Market took liquidity. This is Asian line, this one. Okay, you can see here is Asian line, this one. Asian range market broke structure. I participate here. My SL is little bit big and break even my trade in this region and break market here. Okay, break even my trade when market broke structure to the downside once again, and I took some partial here. Okay, very little partial, not big, and my trade is break even, but I was thinking market trade like that. Okay, but price is always right. Okay, then market try to induce some people who looking for buy, and here I took trade. Okay guys, I am not showing you, this is EU, and this EU whereas my SL hit Euro USD when I bought. Okay, what is time? Here is 11 o'clock, 11:10. 11 o'clock. Yes, in this you can see time. Here is time. Okay, here I was entry. Yes, and I had other trade. You can see time here. Okay, here is price, here is time. Also here is unmitigated zone in the higher time frame, and market tap in that zone, and market broke structure to the downside. This is not broke structure typically, guys. Here is market take liquidity and change of character. This is not broke of structure. Okay, but this information, okay, this information tells me, okay, market now try to trade downside, and here you can see time. Okay, here is time. Here was my entry in this region. Okay, here was my entry. Here is time. Yes or not? Yes. Okay, because of this okay, this candle, okay, this sell candle, it took when this buy candle came back, touch this sell candle, last buy to sell candle, this candle swept this high and broke structure to the downside, this candle. When market tap in, I took here, took sell. Break even here without any partial here, because I was very I was believing this market broke this low. Okay, and this are liquidity, low resistance liquidity, without any uh, partial. Okay, and here you can see market took me out. This all market building, this all liquidity in this all region. Okay, sometime market came very closely. Okay, here market clearly took me out. Here not took any partial in this trade, any single partial. You can see then market broke structure to be very strong. Okay guys, I hope all you okay guys, I hope you understand a little bit, and thank you very much. Bye.